What is the fastest way to select the even files in a Windows folder? I have a Windows Explorer folder that contains files that are named File 0001, File 0002, etc. I would like to select and open only the files with an even number in the name. My approach is the following. I enlarged the icons and made the Windows Explorer window smaller, such that the files are shown in 2 columns. File 0001, File 0002, File 0003, File 0004. Is there a way to select the second column here? Or is there another, fast, way to do this?
Yes, this is possible, albeit hacky. If your files are named as you described, you can size the File Explorer window to organize your files into columns, as long as you don't miss any files out, so the second column is always even. What you can then do is select every other file, depending on where you start, drag and drop, and thus selecting odd or even. If you view by icon, I chose large icon, and change the width of Windows Explorer so it only has 2 columns, then you can hold down Ctrl and use left click and drag with the mouse, downwards, from just above the first icon in the second column, in the white space. As an aside, depending on how many columns you have, you could also select every third file or fourth file, etc. I've just done it, and it will automatically scroll as well. You can even then maximize Windows Explorer, File Explorer, and the selection will kept.
The window resizing trick shared by Dave works great for the majority of cases. In my case, I had over 25,000 images extracted from a video and I needed every other image deleted. Waiting for the drag to select all the files took longer than I was willing to wait. My files were named in the same pattern as yours, File 0001.jpg, File 0002.jpg, etc. Since I wanted every other file, I knew the files I wanted would either end in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. To select the relevant files, I entered 0.jpg or 2.jpg or 4.jpg or 6.jpg or 8.jpg in the search box of Windows Explorer while I was in the folder with all my images. I then pressed Ctrl+A to select all, then hit delete and I was done. This trick will only work to select every X numbered items where X is a factor of 10, so 1, 2, 5, or 10, but the click and drag should work for any interval. So this method is fastest, but the click and drag method is more flexible. Choose whichever one best suits your needs.
To separate all such files, rather than just selecting them as described by other posters, install Cygwin from cygwin.org. Make sure you select Perl to be installed during the installation process. Open a Cygwin shell. Copy the entire contents of your target directory to somewhere safe. cd to your directory using cd. This command will delete all file names which are not even from your target dir, so I repeat, ensure you have backed up first. It looks for consecutive runs of numbers, e.g. file 864.x to calculate if it's odd or even. If your files are numbered any other way, e.g. file 3 site 345, then this won't work. Type. You are now left with only even numbered files in that dir. The rest are gone. Pingers.